Hello, good evening. Hi everyone, looks like we're live. Welcome. Welcome back. How is everybody? There we go, everything looks set up. One more thing. Fix that. Okay. Audio, getting video, getting everything, it looks good. Alright, so how is everyone? Good to see you guys. Looks like we are jumping right back into it where we left off in Dragon Age Origins. We're going to be picking up, like I said, we're going to keep going into the deep roads, and hopefully, my speed getting through things permitting, we'll get to the rather disturbing and creepy part that the thumbnail has been teasing now for 2 weeks, tonight, which should be great. It is not only a creepy, a deeply creepy sort of horror motif, but also a hi Kevin, good to see you. Allegedly good to see you. Oh, okay, it wasn't showing you as being here. Anyway, but it's a great horror motif, and it has some really fascinating, also, I mean, disturbing, but disturbing in an interesting way, implications, philosophical implications for us to explore. So let's get into it. Let's get to that, and let's keep going through. We just left off fighting a bunch of giant spiders, which is always a good time. Always a good time. I'm gonna try this time, tonight, rather than my ordinary frankincense, I'm burning myrrh. It's a little different. Myrrh resin, not oil. That is, they're both exist, but again, at least hopefully, I don't know quite how well this works on a single charcoal like this. Ordinarily, when I burn myrrh, it's on a sort of bed of coals type of thing, in larger quantities, in like either a fire pit or a chimney or that sort of thing. Anyway, Kevin says quantum here-ness, both here and not here simultaneously. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. I don't think that. I mean, hey, it's as good a place to start as any, right? I am highly skeptical about about a lot of those sorts of interpretations of quantum theory. Ones which it would imply. Wait a minute, did I just do a circle? I just did a circle. Where am I going? Yeah, I did. I did a circle. Okay, is it through this way? Yeah, there we go. Interpretations of quantum theory which imply violations of non-contradiction. Physicists will occasionally, I gather that the precise physics name for nonsense is non-locality. And okay, maybe there can be such a thing as quantum non-locality, but it would have to not violate the law of non-contradiction. If something has an attribute, it has it. It doesn't also not have it. Anyway, that is my that is a thing. Ooh, cutscene. Hi Kylie, good to see you. The Dead Trenches. Dragon. That would be the archdemon that we keep hearing about. Kylie says that everyone beat her here because she was running errands. That's understandable. It happens. And blast. Fireball. Oh. Crap. At least since I still had the live stream up and waiting around 8:56, so technically, yeah, I guess it counts. I wasn't late, to be clear. I was just not as early as I sometimes can be. Oh, jeez, really? There's that many more of them? Okay, I need another firestorm. Just further out here. How about right there? And then I need a pulse. Shale. Okay, no, she's good. She's fine. Alright.
Let them believe they hold us here. When the throne is settled, and I'm off, we'll beat them to their vile birthing grounds.
I don't actually know if any of our guys went down there. Died. I don't think so. Looks to be just about fine. I mean, other than the Darkspawn waiting on the other side of the bridge. That's not great, but, you know, that's okay. Kevin says quadruple arm hug. Kylie's confused, and Kevin doesn't know what he's talking about, and is not very creative. I think that's creative, albeit maybe nonsensical, but hey, so is Dr. Seuss. I mean, it means you'll definitely get canceled, but still. Creative nonetheless.
A Trasvala, Grey Warden. I've never seen one of your kind in the deep roads.
You know I'm a Grey Warden?
I recognize a fighter of Darkspawn. It marks you. It's why we in the Legion of the Dead abandon our lives so we can face them without fear. It's a sacrifice I understand Grey Wardens are familiar with. What do you want here, Warden?
Oh, Max says, do you know about the I think left shift highlight everything? No. I know I can mouse drag, highlight everything. But I don't know about the left shift thing. I'm going to have to try that. I'll figure it out. If it's not left shift, I'll try it. Kylie asks why they got to do Dr. Seuss like that. Because they got to do everyone like that. It's just kind of how it works. It's the outrage mob is impossible to placate. That's specifically how they do what they do. That's how they succeed at what they do. Is by continuously pushing the assault, is pushing the attack. So when someone recedes or apologizes, the next move is to press forward and do not accept the apology. Right? Because accepting the apology means you're giving power back to the person who just apologized, which is unacceptable in those kinds of circumstances. Can't have that. It's similar to how who was it? The banjo player from Mumford and Sons mentioned on Twitter that he had read the book that Andy No wrote about Antifa, and that he was brave to write it. He didn't even say it was a good book. He just said that he was brave, which is undeniably true. And then basically a bunch of people got mad at him on Twitter, and so he publicly apologized and is now isolated off of social media and got kicked out of his band. So, don't apologize when you have nothing to apologize for. That's the lesson. Max says, I might be thinking of a different button, maybe a different game, but yeah, I remember spamming that, some kind of game. I know there is something to highlight all allies or highlight all enemies or something like that. I forget what it is, though. I know you can drag select. I'm Dalen, I'm looking for allies. Mr. Legion of the Dead.
It's an odd tactic, recruiting from the front line. The Darkspawn pitch their camps in our tunnels between your blights, you know. Give me a dwarven reason to look topside.
I need to find Paragon Bronca.
Who put this dull idea in your head?
Oh.
We got other things to worry about on Orzammar. Ah, now I see. The Deep Lords in the Assembly can't make up their minds, so the Pretenders need added influence. I get that right?
That's about it. You have anything useful to add?
Warden, you got your work cut out for you. Paragon Bronca is dead, everyone with sense knows it. Past our line, the Darkspawn kill everything.
Well, that's not good. If you're right, that's not good. If you're wrong, then I hold back.
I'd gladly lead an assault through the dead trenches, but without an ass in the throne, we have no orders. I won't take fool's gold from a pretender. You want to go digging blind? You go right ahead.
Come on. So the other problem with myrrh as incense, as opposed to frankincense, is that it's big chunks. Some of the chunks are like pieces of bark, something like that. As opposed to frankincense, which are small little balls of resin, because it coalesces into little droplets. Anyway, Kevin says, being poor and not famous grants exceptional resistance to cancellation. Probably right. You're probably right. We're people like us are not worth the time, really. Mostly, I mean, I don't know. There are just, you know, otherwise not very well known academics who get canceled for things. So who knows? I'm careful enough with what I say and how I say it, for the most part, so that I can confuse the people who would be outraged by single sentences enough so that they wouldn't know what to be mad about. Let me say it at least that way. I think Saoirse might be... I know she's awake. She shouldn't be. I know she's playing. She might have destroyed something. Riley says, that reminds me of AJR's song, I'm Not Famous. I don't know who that is, and I've never heard of it. I may at some point, then. I assume. Ever heard of the Anvil of the Void?
Like dusters, I've heard of respect. Never seen it. And if it exists, it wasn't meant for me. But if you're looking for paragons, you may as well look for the Anvil. And Endless Lyrium.
You should be more concerned with the coming of the light.
Why? The other kingdoms only care when the Darkspawn march in the light. But they are always here. Always pushing. Your nightmare is my everyday. Our resolve gives you a rest between blights. A surge on the surface would give us a break. When the time comes, I'll care for a good dwarven reason. Sod the rest.
Okay, well, tell me at least more about the Legion of the Dead. You guys.
We die in the eyes of our brothers so we can fight without fear. It offers redemption for the promise of the greatest sacrifice. That's all you need to know. To say more invites judgment, or worse, imitation.
Alright, I'm leaving.
Let us know if you find any paragons. You're as likely to find a dozen as one. And Warden, watch yourself. Drunks make poor allies.
Hey, I like Ogren, kind of. To be fair, he's far from my favorite companion, but he's certainly very unique and certainly very entertaining. Kevin says, I know of a... uh-oh. Explode them. Burn them up. I know of a... There we go.
Nice shot. And I'm off.
I can't, like, release concentration on my giant fire spell, which is kind of annoying. Now I can't see. We leveled Ogren, I guess. Nice. Alright. Oh, there's more coming. Level Ogren while we wait. Ooh, I can give him another specialization. Probably champion. I hate Reaver. Maybe. Not Templar. So Kevin said, I know of a lady in my local area who did get canceled pretty hard for having a contrary BLM viewpoint. She was a nurse and got fired and blacklisted. Ouch. Although, I do have to say, I know the nursing profession in general is pretty rough, politically speaking. Especially, like, you know, in the last year or so. It has gotten very polarized. The other thing is that, unrelated, this myrrh resin gets very crumbly as it burns, rather than just melting and turning to smoke. It's very crumbly. Kylie says, okay, she's fine, don't worry. By the way, as you know, apparently know, she has taken to banshee wailing at almost every opportunity. Yeah, I guess let's go with Reaver. Reaver's not bad. Strength. Constitution. Kylie says, HAR is one of my favorite bands. They're brothers and their music is stuff that's awesome to jam out to. TikTok dancing still pays less than passing meds. Oof. That's harsh, but I mean, jeez. She does not want to go to bed. That works. Eh. That'll work. Yeah, if there's one thing that this last year has caused me to despise, it is the phenomenon of TikTok nurses. I mean, obviously, you know, the state. But I already hated the state, so that's nothing new. It was misplaced, but it's fine. Nice. And like I said, it's not necessarily TikTok itself that drives me insane. It's the particular phenomenon of TikTok nurses. Of nurses dancing on TikTok when they are supposed to be saving people's lives. Is he really down? Anything else I need to pick up back there? There we go. Oh yeah, I'll try the left shift thing right now. Not left shift. Alt. Right shift. Oh, that's not it. That was Windows key. I'm not looking. I know it's this. That selects full party, the little full party selection button over here on the left. But I don't know if there's a hotkey for it. Tilde? Often it's usually tilde? No. Oh, tab. Oh, okay. Holding tab shows everyone's nameplates and stuff. So it shows if people are down and locations and things. Okay, that's kind of handy. All right, cool. That's good to know.
And I'm off.
What is this? Oh, Kylie asked if I shaved my head again. No, I just trimmed it, but yes. I don't actually shave my head. Ah, goody. This is always going to be good. All right. There's a firestorm. Hey. Stop. This is such a bad idea. I shouldn't be doing this. That wasn't bad. That worked really well. All right. Boxes I haven't opened too. That is handy. All right. Lootables. Oh yeah, those things. Good thinking. Do one of them. Kevin says, I work around a ton of nurses, and they're absolutely hardworking, awesome people. Man, do they like people to know it. Oh, geez. Some of the most self-important attitudes on Earth are found in nursing. I have found similar things in public school teachers, quite honestly. I don't know which is more so, but they both have similar attitudes with respect to that, which... honestly, the worst of it is when it actually causes problems for work. That is, for their work, which is actually, in both cases, very important. Teaching, that is, broadly. Maybe not teaching in public schools. I don't know about all that, but teaching at least, just more generally, yeah, definitely.
Well, Grey Warden, I'll give you credit for backbone.
Done it.
Took a line through the spawn.
Yes, Erica
Still
shaved my
no
head.
sense in your head, but you've got skill.
Max says, yeah, another thing, Tab makes that chase and trail mission less annoying because Tab also shows interactable anything. Oh, God. Thinking back, that thing took me way longer than it otherwise would have. And you're absolutely right. That would have made it so much easier. Darn. I did not know it at the time. And you're right. That would have made my life much quicker, if nothing else. I need you guys to see this thing, too. So here we go. Let me look. Let's see. Let's have a look at this. See this pile on top of the gray charcoal? That is the burnt incense. The completely burnt up incense. Unlike the frankincense, which just burns away to ash, this stays in this nice chonky pile on top there. At least it stays hot enough to keep piling more on top of, so maybe that's still useful. Goodbye.
Good luck.
I already asked him everything. Thanks for the help. For the rear guard support, at least. Oh my god, I'm getting addicted to this already. This whole tab thing. That's freaking great. Thank you for letting me know that. That's wonderful. Erica, can Max have like bonus experience or something? Max is in our D&D. One of them. One of our D&D groups. Uh-oh, what's this? Ah, look at that. You're getting fireballed. Yay! They are pulling us right into a trap. Next step, spring the trap. Lizard. Ooh, that's not good. Damn it. Steal your mana. Freeze ya. Bolt. Fireball. Oof. Heal everyone. Death Ward. Ooh. Shell's not doing so hot. Wake. First. Elf. Ah, that's bad. That's real bad. My healer's down. Let's start over. Max says, how do you have so much mana? I find my mage runs out of spells in like 2. I put... Nope. 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 Where's my... willpower. That's how. Almost max out willpower. I have a lot of mana magic, but willpower is how I mostly have so much mana. I pretty much prioritize willpower almost over magic. Magic's just spell power, which is good, but it's not... I'd rather spam, honestly. How about I blast you guys? No, 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 no. Here, let me... Done. Got him. Alright, back up. Let's recover. Whew. Okay. Don't get led into the trap. What's quick save? F5, right? Quick save F5, yeah. Let's do that real quick. Alright. Okay, cool. So we're all full up. Fireball. I need to kill that emissary. Meaning... Let's blizzard. Oh, oh, jeez, that's not good. Now. There we go. I think that did it. That was better. Now that is tactics, because I knew what I was getting into and did it not stupid. Not saying I did it smart, but I did it not as stupid. Okay, so where am I headed? This way, right? Save. Kevin says, I love caves. I could just stroll through miles of dim-lit cave tunnels all day until madness took me. I have the feeling that madness would take me rather quickly, though, in something like cave systems. Could really be a problem. Oh, come on. Come on, resin, stay in place. I have to knock off the burnt up pieces, aren't I? Yep, looks like it. It will soon. Mara might be too much work for this. It's too late to switch back, though, really. I mean, it's not, but we'll see. We'll see how bad this gets. Or if it might actually burn out quicker. I think it probably will, honestly. What do we got here? Ah. Fireball. Okay. Oh, Kevin asked if I have issues with closed spaces. Not really. Not any more than you know, typical. It's just, it's that I think maybe it's the quiet, or the not the quiet, the maybe it's the lack of quiet. I don't know how to explain it. I've been in caves before, and that was the thing that was like very cool, but unsettling over time. Was the quiet but echoey quiet. You know, the lack of ambient noise mixed with the very extreme, echo amplification of any noise that you made. Which again was very, very cool, but living down there like that would be unsettling, to say the least, I think. Again, I haven't spent a lot of time in caves, so I couldn't tell you. I live in Florida, where we don't exactly have extensive cave systems, or any cave systems that are not underwater. However, we do have underwater cave systems. Some. Most of those are springs. We have springs that go down quite a bit. Don't have any diving experience though. That would be something cool to do though. That would be something very cool to do. From everything I've heard, abjectly terrifying just because of you're underwater and you have a roof. That can be really unsettling. I don't know how I'd handle that. Probably okay. Again, okay, not like worse than most. What? Why is a spider and a mage? I don't like that. Ooh, 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 bad. Oh, this is bad. Trap? Really? Really? Trap?
Let's get on with it then.
Okay, so I need an injury kit. I need that. Anyway, okay, that was awful. let me rush back over some of these. All right, so Kylie says caves are awesome. There's one called the Devil's Den in Apopka, Florida, that I've been dying to explore. I haven't heard of that one, but I might. Devil's Den, perfect cave name, Kevin says. Yeah. Kelly says, depends on how closed in it is. Like if I was in an underground tunnel with no way of knowing where the end is, that I'd be freaking out. Yeah, that does make sense. And apparently, there is a spring in Devil's Den. Kelly says, cool. Kevin says, I love springs too. There's a place I go to in Missouri called the Big Springs. It's a big spring. Who would have thought? I mean, sometimes when people name things, they get it right. They just get it. They just capture the essence of the thing. They really, really do. But I do love snorkeling in springs and such. It's why I always say you're really not a true Floridian until you've ridden a manatee. I will, because I'm saying this publicly, I will not claim to be a true Floridian technically by these standards. Technically, again, I'm just saying, if anyone were to be a true Floridian, they would need to have ridden a manatee, which is a thing they'll totally let you do, by the way. Just from what I hear, despite follow all local laws and ordinances if you want. But yeah, manatees are delightful. They're very nice. Kylie says the springs in Florida are absolutely beautiful. They really are. They're also delightful because they have a very consistent temperature, whether it's winter, spring, or summer. So the springs are they're always depending on the spring, they're always in the 60s. The water's always somewhere in the usually mid to low 60s. And part of what that means is that during the summer, they feel frigidly cold. But in the winter, they still, long term, they'll start feeling cold. Like if you stay in them for a while, you should realistically wear a wetsuit, especially in the winter. But at the same time, they, in the winter, they steam. they're so much warmer than the surrounding air that when you go in, it's like you're stepping into a sauna. Eric says, wink. Wink about what? What are you winking about? This is weird. You just winking about manatees? What are you telling me? That's crazy. Manatees are gentle, beautiful, lovely creatures who don't mind hanging out with you. And if one wanders up to you, bumps into your leg, and then happens to come up underneath you and then pull you along the river towards the spring, what are you going to do about it, you know? I love manatees. They really are just, like, adorable. Oh, joy. What? Why is it still going?
Yes, my friend?
We're
Okay.
on our way.
Well, should have known there were traps. Anyway.
Going.
Kylie says, the first time I took my two friends to Wakiwa? You mean Wikiwachi, or is there a spring called Wakiwa? I actually don't know Wakiwa Springs. That is a thing. It was rainy, but the springs were so nice. The cold water's awesome. Finding small underwater caves is so much fun. True. Kevin says Big Springs is like 30s to 40s in the summer. We still got in, but it wasn't easy to acclimate. Yeah, that sounds pretty intense. Again, if you get a wetsuit that really does the job, you can pretty much go all day, because the water in the wetsuit will get nice and toasty warm pretty quickly. I don't know about 30s to 40s. That sounds a little excessive to me, but I'm a whiny southern baby, so who knows? Yeah, maybe a wetsuit would still kind of do the job, even if it were 30s and 40s. Yeah, that actually, the manatee thing, that really... So, if you remember a while back, there were people who... there was somebody who apparently... the media was saying... The not very smart media was saying that someone carved Trump, the name Trump, into the back of a manatee. If you know anything about manatees, you know that that's not actually what happened. You know that somebody took their hand and scraped the algae off of the back of a manatee in the shape of the letters TRUMP, which, again, if you know anything about manatees, they tend to actually like. Whoa, I need much more strength for Ogren. Okay, good to know. They actually don't mind that sort of thing. It's just a matter of whether they'll let you, and it's not like if they don't let you, it's not like you're gonna be able to do it without them letting you. They'll just go away. They are faster swimmers than we are. So despite appearances. So yeah, that was one of those media sensations that was wildly overblown because it had the name Trump in it, and it was an environmental thing. It involved cute animals. Whereas, yeah, it sure did involve cute animals, but at the same time, yes, it involved cute animals, but the cute animal was perfectly fine and was probably happy to have been included in something so silly. Ellie says, "Oh yes, manatees are sea puppies who love all the scritches." Basically, yeah. Again, it's maybe unfortunate that they're illegal to give scritches to, but
All right.
which is really just cruel when they come up and ask for it. You know, it's like, "I'm sorry, Mr. Wild Animal Friend, I am not allowed to pet you." And that's why people probably sometimes do, despite it being, you know, illegal and irresponsible. And how dare you? But, you know, who's asking for it? Anyway, but yeah, that was manatees are nice. They are very nice creatures. I actually had one chew on my hand once. It hurts. Don't do that. They do have like really strong, like, molar type teeth. Try not to let them do that. But, you know, if they do, it's not going to kill you. And it's still cute. He's about chain lightning us. That's not good. Suck his mana. Serious? She hates the part where she dies. Mana again. Pop. Are you kidding me? How did they get everyone bleeding? I don't like that. Did I miss anything? Thank you so much for that tab tip. That's wonderful. Before I advance, I'm going to level up. Magic. Cunning. Herbalism. Oh, yeah. That's right. Arcane Warrior will eventually let me wield weapons and wear armor, like heavy armor. It increases fatigue. I don't know if I want to do that yet. Yeah, telekinetic weapons for now. Just gonna wait on the whole armor thing. No, that'll be fine. Oh god, I forgot what it's like being a mage. You totally will eventually just completely run out of space on your bar. You literally run out of space on the bar. To the point where you have to just start unequipping things, like spells that you don't use. It's really ridiculous. Actually, hold on. I think I want her to be a ranger. Duelist and assassin are close range. Ranger allows her to summon an animal, which is awesome. Do they use anything? No. Just do dexterity. Yeah. Yeah, Kylie says it's true. Manatee teeth are made for grinding. Yeah, they are gentle enough at first until they figure that, hey, look, this is something I can eat, and then, oh. Kevin says that sounds like fun. Manatees are neat. Kevin says I beat Dying Light just before stream tonight. Now I get to go around causing mayhem and carnage, which is my favorite. Dying Light. Which one is that? I forget what that is. It sounds super familiar. I know I've heard of it plenty, but I forget what it is. Miley says she finished WandaVision, which I know got a lot of fan backlash with the final episode, with the revelations there were, and more importantly, the revelations that there were not. But I liked it. I thought it ended pretty well, especially with the actual like ending, and then the post credits ending. At this point, it has been nearly a week. So I might do slight minor spoilers. Nothing huge, but minor bits. Kevin says, the zombie game. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Stealing. Let's do poisoning. Right? Let's see. Do I need anything? Should get stealth, really. Ranger. No, let's do Ranger. So I don't need... Let's do poison making, and let's go Ranger. Summon a wolf! Yeah! Summon your wolf.
Of course. Where's the tavern?
Come here, wolf. Oh my god. Like, most of her stamina is now dedicated to keeping her summon and keeping her song, but whatever, it's fine. This is fine. Kevin says WandaVision's great. Yeah, I really do agree. I thought it was very good. I think they actually did stick the landing, particularly with the question of where they go from here, and how is this going to relate to the upcoming stuff. Multiverse of Madness, most notably. Like, most obviously. Oh no, what is this? Really, Agron? You're gonna do that by yourself? Alright, back up. Okay, well, it didn't do anything, so fine. Ellie says, I love how everything is connected and some scenes are parallel to others in other movies. Just such good writing. Yeah, I really did like a lot of the parallelisms with sort of echoing earlier parts of Wanda and Vision's relationship and Ultron and Civil War and stuff like that. I liked the whole, like, the backstory episode where they just sort of go through Wanda's past and retcon some things. I think that was pretty good. They did that well. It was good to see old things again and have them recontextualized. I like that. Okay, quick save. Kevin says, I'm really looking forward to getting a longsword and killing zombies with it. Yeah, that sounds like a good time. It's always a good time. Ellie says, my question is, where did the other Vision go? I don't know. We'll see, I'm sure. And what are the writers planning to add with that final end credit scene with Wanda at the cottage? Okay, so I have some theories about that. Again, this is minor spoilers, so prepare. Keep that in mind. That's quite a lot of baddies. Let's clear these areas out one at a time, shall we? Oh, there's no one here. Okay, that's good news. So, the ending scene with Wanda at the cottage. First of all, she's reading The Darkhold, which, comic-wise, if I remember correctly, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know it. By the way, I don't know a ton about original comic stuff. About Wanda or about the Darkhold or about generally, I'm not a huge comic buff. Like, I haven't read most DC or Marvel comics. Oh no, this isn't good. This is not good. This is not good. No, let's not do that. Let's put it right in front of us, right there. Oh, this is not going to work well. Oh! Oh, he one-shotted me. That's very bad. How about we switch to rock throwing? Throw a rocket. Big guy. This guy invincible? Alright, I need to refresh because I need to reset because I can't afford to not have Dalen alive with that guy. Holy crap. That's very bad. Oh, nah, that's not true. I don't know if you guys can hear this too well. Or at all. Maybe not at all. Saoirse's yelling that she is hungry. A full 2 hours after her bedtime. That's not gonna fly. It's not her birthday yet. It is coming up, though. It'll be next week. Kevin says we have an axe-throwing rogue here. I still haven't gone. I still haven't gone. Looks fun. Oh, Kevin says I found a coffee shop in Lakeland that doubles as an axe throwing range. And there's a range in Zephyr Hills I went to and it was awesome. Cat coming in. Anyway. Apparently she's getting up. That's alright, it happens, I guess. Okay, let me... Whoosh. That's bad. Hey. I'm gonna force field this guy. Kill everyone else first. Oh, wolf's down. That's not good. This Forge Master is going to be a big problem.
I tried to do that.
Let me see. Everyone's done, really? Okay, that's not right. Uh-oh. Whew. Okay. That worked. Everybody says happy birthday to Saoirse. Thank you, everyone. I'm sure she will also say thank you, everyone. Mommy can make sure to pass on the message. Let me see. I'm going to do some equipping there because we got some cool new stuff. All right. Ooh. No, I'm actually going to keep the spiked maul for right now. But yeah, so any new armor? Nah. What about that spear thrower? But is it any good? It's a longbow. Yeah, no, that's better. Looks ugly as hell, but fine. Used all my arrows already. She did. Fine. Kelly says this coming week. Kelly asked if Saoirse's birthday is this week or next week. It's this coming week.
Yes.
We are heading to we're heading to Disney this weekend for her birthday.
On my way.
Resummoned my wolf. Pup.
And I'm off.
Other pup. We have 2 pups in the party now. All right. Yeah, we're going to Disney this weekend. We're heading on Saturday. Should be a good time. She always has so much fun, so that's always the best part. Where am I going? Already went that way. That way. The crazy amount of fun that Saoirse has is always the best part of going. I'll tell you what. This little like wall in the center of a wide area that forces you to go around left or right. BioWare has been using this layout in basically all of their games since Baldur's Gate, and they are still doing it. I guess maybe it's for loading reasons. I don't know, but it's so common. It's such a BioWare trope thing. Oh, hi. Hi there, Shrieks. Fireball. Everybody go to sleep. Freeze them.
Yes.
Gonna have to wait till I get back to make more potions. Crap. It's funny, because this is something that has to come up this week or so. It's not funny, it's tragic, really. That last year, Saoirse's second birthday, was the day before everything shut down with the lockdowns and everything. And those of you outside the state, Florida did have some lockdowns. Not necessarily like state imposed for the most part, but everything did basically stop. Everything basically stopped. And it was the day after Saoirse's second birthday, and she's now coming up on 3. That is kind of horrifying, really. That it has now been a full year, or nearly a full year, especially for a kid her age. What is that? I can't see what is trying to kill me. But like a full year for a kid her age is a long time. A year for a 2-year-old is way longer than a year for a 20 whatever I am. 29, I guess. Am I? I don't know. I don't know how old I am. Kylie, no, add 2 to that. Just got a text. How about I freezy everybody? Uh-oh, that's not good. I need to steal your mana. What is this? Curse of Mortality. Oh, jeez. I can't heal. Well, last resort. That is a great last-minute panic button. Anyway.
Yes.
Kylie says we're going to have a toddler. She's growing so fast. The second part, yeah, you're absolutely right. She's growing almost, it seems, unnaturally fast. It's crazy. However, we definitely already have a toddler. She acts toddlery. She can run. Armor of the Legion, nice. She can full-on run at this point. It is really something incredible. Sort of thinking back to the gradual steps along the way and how that developed, but she is as mobile or almost as mobile as a grown-up at this point. Albeit smaller. So yeah, she's passing toddler, I would even say. Meat goop. It's awful.
First day they come and catch everyone.
Here's the creepy part, by the way. Here's the part that's deeply disturbing. If you're wondering. No.
Second day, They beat us and eat some from meat. 5th day they return, and it's another girl's turn. 6th day, her screams we hear in our dreams. 7th day, she grew as in her mouth they spew.
That's a lot of spiders. Be serious. Oh, they have a mage.
Yes.
Make a preserve us. Defend yourself.
Okay. Really? Insufficient skill? That was a lot of gold. I don't know how she has insufficient skill for these. Anyway, she needs that. No one uses crossbows in this party. Yeah, should. They're strength weapons, which is really stupid. Anyway. They scale off of strength, I mean, rather than dexterity. Ah, man. Kylie says that what makes those mounds, they look like muscles. We'll see. Literally awful. Kylie says, did I tell y'all about my one friend who's pregnant with her first? She found out she's going to be a girl. Awesome. As having had our first be a girl, I think in general, I don't know how generally I can say this, but based on our experience and based on the experience of everything I've heard, girls are easier babies. Harder as they grow up. You get a lot more to deal with as they grow up, but very easy to deal with as babies. That said, Saoirse is a crazy person. Very, very outgoing. Pretty wildly. So maybe that's my experience may differ from others, but anyway, but that is phenomenal and adorable and wonderful. This is my friend with the twins has found out that one of the boys likes watching fishing shows. Cool. As one does. Saoirse's new favorite show is Little Einsteins. But
8th day we hated as she is violated.
that's okay. That's awful. It gets worse.
9th day she grins and devours her kin.
Going.
Fleshy sack.
Now she does feast as she's become the beast.
So you should pay attention to the poem. There's going to be a quiz later.
First day they come
Oh, here we go.
and catch everyone. Second day, they beat us and eat some from meat. Third day, the men are all gnawed on again. Fourth day, we wait and fear for our fate. Fifth day they return and it's another girl's turn. Sixth day, her screams we hear in our dreams. Seventh day, she grew as in her mouth they spew. Eighth day, we hated as she is violated. Ninth day, she grins and devours her kin. Now she does feast as she's become the beast. First day they come and catch everyone. Second day, they beat us and eat some from meat. Third day, the men are all gnawed on again. Fourth day, we wait and fear for our fate. Fifth day, they return and it's another girl's turn. Sixth day, her screams we hear in our dreams. Seventh day, she grew as in her mouth they spew. Eighth day, we hated as she is violated. Ninth day, she grins and devours her kin. Now she does feast as she's become the beast. First day they come and...
Kevin says fishing never gets old. The novelty of seeing what will come out of the water each time still excites me after all these years. Yeah, it's like a portal to another world that just...
Fourth day we wait.
Something out comes.
Fear.
Oh.
What is this? A human? Bland and unlikely. Feeding time brings only kin and clan. I am cruel to myself. You are a dream of strangers' faces and open doors.
Is this Darkspawn corruption? It looks different.
Corruption. The men did that. Their wounds festered and their minds left. They are like dogs, marched ahead, the first to die. Not us, not me, not Laren. We are not cut. We are fed. Friends, and flesh, and blood, and bile, and all I could do was wish Laren went first. I wished it upon her so that I would be spared, but I had to watch. I had to see the change. How do you endure that? How did Branka endure?
What change? What are they doing?
What they are allowed to do. What they think they must. And Branka, her lover, and I could not turn her. Forgive her. But no, she cannot be forgiven. Not for what she did. Not for what she has become.
What did she do, Haspeth? What did Branka do?
I will not speak of her, what she did, of what we have become. I will not turn. I will not become what I have seen. Not Laren, not Branka.
What happened here? Branka has to explain this. She has to.
Yup. Looking forward to an explanation. Alex says, my friend was helping me move stuff for an event. Randomly decided to blast Little Einstein's theme song across campus. Oh, no. See, that was way after my time. So this is all new to me. Entirely new to me. Kylie says, okay, those look like flesh or just weird cartilage muscle mounds. Indeed. Something of the sort. It's some kind of flesh. It's some kind of just awful.
She became obsessed. That is the word, but it is not strong enough. Blessed stone, there was nothing left in her but the Anvil.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, there's two of them. Is there three? Please don't be three. I'm gonna force field that one. Nice one, Agra.
I'm not hurting it. Is that all
Now
you
we are.
got?
That'll do. Oh wait, hold on. This is the meme thing. Okay, so this is the definitely not crossover material, but probably crossover, but basically crossover material, uttered by I think a mad dwarf apparently. Load limit reached. Mass will have an effect, he says, as long as it lifts us out, I figure. Should have specified within my lifetime. Gives us time to talk, she says. How's a dwarf get a name? Shepherd. Pure shaft. No, really, because blah, blah, blah. Axe answers, but I still hear him. Drip ground, worse than his talking. Think I'll drop out for some air. Excerpt Dwarven verse in 1 volume. Selection load limit reached. Anonymous scratching recovered from a cage hoist. Eventually. This is definitely some kind of a Mass Effect reference. I've never fully understood what the heck it's supposed to mean. But obviously Mass has an effect, and, you know, dwarf named Shepherd. Shepherd. I don't, again, like I said, no idea what it's supposed to mean, but definitely a Mass Effect reference. Oh, come on. Alright. I'm about at the end of what I can do with this incense. This might go out early tonight. Oh, I mean, it definitely will go out early tonight, but it's just how early. It seems like it's locked. Okay. Quick save. Quick save.
Huh.
We tried to escape, but they found us.
Took us all and turned us. If you didn't hear that.
And I'm off.
Ghost dwarves.
Boonamar. I thought it would have fallen into dust by now.
City of the Dead.
All right.
Oh. Okay. I hope this doesn't mean they're all going to attack us now. Yep. How did I know? I don't exactly know how it's possible I can freeze a ghost, but I just did it.
Come and get it.
Smaller digits first.
Okay. Let me see if I have anything new for Shale. Anything worth switching to. She has a flawed fire crystal. I don't have any clear else, so no. Flawed. Clear. Chipped is crap. No. Let's go with, yeah, let's stick with the natural. Yeah, natural. Natural's fine. Right. So what we can gather so far.
The men, they kill. They're merciful. But the women, they want to touch, to mold, to change until you are filled with them.
So they steal apparently at least dwarf women to turn, breed, something horrible like that. Something very horrible like that. We will see exactly what is meant by all this, I assure you. That is, by the way, that deeply disturbing part. The bit about what becomes of these stolen dwarf women.
They took Laren. They made her eat the others, our friends. She tore off her husband's face and drank his blood.
This is getting even more disturbing.
And while she ate, she grew. She swelled and turned gray, and she smelled like them. They remade her in their image. Then she made more of them.
So it's reproduction. Cast insignia. Huh. Say reproduction. Turning.
Mother.
Turning and then producing. Let's see. Like I said, absolutely horrifying. Let's
Watch out!
oh crap. Well, that's not great. All right, fine. Oh God, Kylie says it looks like Jabba the Hutt and Ursula had a kid, and Kevin says Titty Beast. Yeah, I mean, you guys saw the thumbnail. This would be the brood mother's saggy tatties that the thumbnail is referring to. Oh, whoa! Hold on. That's not good. I accidentally did that. Did we kill it? I think we killed it.
Us. That's why they need us. That's why they take us. That's why they feed us. But the true abomination is not that it occurred, but that it was allowed. Branka, my love. The stone has punished me, dream friend. I am dying of something worse than death. Betrayal.
So, again, it seems to me
Let's go.
that Branka is somehow responsible for allowing this to happen. Which seems awful, albeit almost typical. Result? No, let's go. Do that. Shell's usually right in the middle of everyone, so.
Going.
Rude mother. Ooh. Ring of Selection? Nature damage, huh? I don't do nature damage. Here, Iron Ring. You don't do nature damage either. Archivist Sash. England. You do nature damage, but can't wear rings. That's a lot of help. Again, I don't do nature damage. Darn. I'm trying to figure out stuff to equip because I'm almost out of inventory space. Rock Knocker. Way better. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Well, yeah, that was nasty. All right. Let's head up to follow her to oh, not up this way, I guess. To try and follow her to where however apparently wherever Branka is. So that'll help us wrap this up. Is she up there? We can't get up there. Okay. So we have to go this way, around the sideway. The floor is even flesh in here. Oh, this is the way we came in. am I supposed to go? Not that way. This way? No. Oh, out. Right, there's a little exit thing to Anvil of the Void. How about that? Who would have thought? Alright, let's go. To the Anvil of the Void. It's our goal. This is apparently where Branka is.
If Branka is anywhere, this has to be it. She will not be unprepared.
That looks like her.
What was that?
Let me be blunt with you. After all this time, my tolerance for social graces is fairly limited. That doesn't bother you, I hope.
Well, shave my back and call me an elf. Branka, by the stone! I barely recognized you.
Ogren. It figures you'd eventually find your way here. Hopefully you can find your way back more easily. And how shall I address you? Hired sword of the latest lordling to come looking for me? Or just the only one who didn't mind Ogren's ale breath?
Be respectful, woman. You're talking to a Grey Warden.
Ah, so an important errand boy, then. I suppose something serious has happened. Is Endrin dead? That seems most likely. He was on the old and wheezy side.
Orzammar needs a new king to help defend against a blight.
A king won't defeat a blight. We've had 40 generations of kings and lost everything. I don't care if the Assembly puts a drunken monkey on the throne. Because our protector, our great invention, the thing that once made our armies the envy of the world, is lost to the very dark spawn it should be fighting. The Anvil of the Void. The means by which the ancients forged their army of golems and held off the first archdemon ever to rise. It's here, so close I can taste it.
But of course there's a catch.
The Anvil lies on the other side of a gauntlet of traps designed by Caradon himself. My people and I have given body and soul to unlocking its secrets. This is what's important. This has lasting meaning. If I succeed, the Dwarven people benefit. Kings, politics, all that is transitory. I've given up everything and would sacrifice anything to get the Anvil of the Void.
Does that include Haspeth and the others of your house?
Enough questions. If you wish me to get involved with this imbecilic election, I must first have the Anvil. There's only one way out, Warden. Forward. Through Caradon's maze, and out to where the Anvil waits.
What has this place done to you? I remember marrying a girl you could talk to for 1 minute and see her brilliance.
I am your paragon.
Well, alright. Yeah, so she's gone mad down here. Mad enough to apparently sacrifice her own people to become that we just killed. Mad enough to try so hard to force people forward like this.
There's no way to break through except by trial and error. I sent them in. They were all mine, pledged to be my house, and they didn't want to help. They tried to leave me, even my Hespeth. But even she couldn't understand that when you reach for greatness, there are sacrifices, as many sacrifices as are needed.
That's horrifyingly wrong. Wood? Nah, she's got it way better. How about I do that right there?
Watch out!
She shouldn't have gone. She was pledged to me. She swore she'd do whatever it took to find the Anvil. There was no other choice.
And I'm off.
Most of them were dying of the taint already. But some of the women were transforming. I knew what they would become. There would be an endless supply, fresh dark spawn to test the traps. They could still serve me. Let me find the Anvil. It was the only way.
So that explains some things.
Yes. Too bad for you. Waste of time.
Here comes trouble.
You have no idea how they carried on, holding my hand and begging to die. They had pledged me their loyalty. They had no right to fight me. They say your order is renowned for its wits as well as its brawn. Perhaps you'll do better than my poor clansmen. There's something about this place. It makes people despair.
No kidding.
Huh.
Maybe it's not despair. Again, maybe it's desperation. Oh. It's got friends.
Make a preserver.
Going.
Have more to say? Or is that it?
All
It's my
right.
nice firestorm. Gotta love that.
All right.
See, this is the to get into more abstract ethics, because that seems to be precisely what someone like Branca needs. This is the kind of thing, maybe not precisely, obviously not precisely, especially in terms of real life, but this is the kind of mentality that that I envision when I see somebody who is a thoroughgoing utilitarian or thoroughgoing consequentialist, someone whose sole ethical principle is results, what will bring outcomes. This is right, really a pretty obvious problem, because this comes down to something I've said similarly, was having to do with the. Remember, I've mentioned over and over the Patreon issue, which is actually really similar to a lot of the social media censorship type stuff that we're seeing today, more recently. And it really displays. There's this clip I have at the beginning of that video from Tom Woods talking with Bob Murphy, where they talk about how people of a certain sort, they tend to be on the political left, but not necessarily. These are primarily just consequentialists in general. Think in the terms of what is the outcome that we can get from whatever it is we're trying to do. And they think not just primarily, but exclusively in terms of outcomes, right? Rather than thinking in terms of what is the right thing to do, what are our abstract moral principles, right? What are lines we can and cannot cross? What are the things we should and should not do? And they think instead in terms of how do we get the things done that we want to get done. And this is primarily really a problem. I need to look this up. Who these are for. If these are for Liliana, I can just give them to her. WizKid, you didn't... Yes, WizKid, you missed the titty beast, but it's not what you think, and even if it were what you thought... Wait. What? Huh. There it is. Wrong one. There it is. There. That. Even if it were what you thought. There you go. But it's definitely not. Trust me. It is something far more horrifying than anything that could earn a bonk, unless you're way more disturbed than I could have ever thought. Anyway, is that for Liliana? Yeah, the silver symbol's for Liliana. Let's give that to her.
Oh, how
Thanks.
dear of you. Thank you so much.
Totem. I'm going to assume that's for Morgan, or isn't it? No, it's not. What's the totem for? Can't be Shale, no. Sten. Got it. Anyway. So, as I was saying, this is the kind of danger that you get when you rely solely on outcomes to determine your the moral character of your actions. Right. And it's a very common way of thinking, unfortunately. Right? It becomes a matter of, right, what do we want to do? What should we do? Is determined entirely on the basis of how do we get done what we want to get done? That's a lot of golems. Okay. Jail, you're immune to this, right? No, you're not. You have a lot of hit points, though.
Be careful!
Jeez, come on, not another one. kidding me?
Defend yourself.
Darn it.
You should run while you can.
Crap. Wait, no, not that. Oh god, there's two more too? Those lyrium veins. Anyway, the see, this is why you keep your healer alive. Lyrium vein there. It's not clickable. It's annoying. All right. Anyway, so I need to get back, and I need to heal everyone. Mind, can't do it in combat. Anyway, this sort of thing is the problem with consequentialism. Not the combat so much, but the Bronca. Right? She has a good goal. She wants to defend her people. She wants to bring them back to their glory in the way that they had in the past, defeated and destroyed. The Darkspawn kept them at bay for centuries, whereas the people on the surface just could not do any of that. They were incapable of it, due to this incredible weapon they had. No. And what's interesting and unique and what's interesting and unique about this, right, is that no. Actually, no, I shouldn't say that yet. We haven't actually gotten to the interesting part the revelations of this yet. Right. Let's see if Shale pops back up. Yep, she does. Whoop. WizKid says that's what they're called. Not sure what you mean. Golems? The Broodmother? What do you mean? Ogren. There we go. Let's get rid of everyone's injuries. Anyway. But yeah, the part of the big problem, right, with consequentialism, and this is actually very, very fitting, that this would be Branca's Iridium. I'll take that. That'll be valuable. That this will be Branca's big moral failing. Is the ends justify the means type of thing? Yeah.
Right ahead.
I see. Blade trap, huh? In that case, go disable it.
Trap right ahead.
Okay. Uh-oh. That's not good. Firestorm. That's very bad. Oh, Jesus. Really? Focus one first. Force field. I totally can't see Liliana's corpse. And the tab thing is not helping. I'm just gonna have to wait, aren't I? Okay. Okay, let's quick save real quick. But yeah, this ends justify the means ethic is Branca's problem, but it is appropriate as her problem, because she's not the only one in this quest line with this sort of problem. Let's force field. That one. Let's freeze that one. Oh, jeez, try to. Shale. Woo! That worked. Okay.
And I'm off.
This is y'all got work at 8 tomorrow, so I'm gonna head to sleep. And everyone, love the live stream. Can't wait for the next one. Yep, see you next time. Yeah, we are gonna see, like I said, that Branka is not the only one trapped in this kind of consequentialist thinking. Not just yet. This is a weird mini-boss fight, if I remember right. If I remember correctly. Hopefully we'll be able to finish this tonight. This is a... Like I said, the Deep Roads is a stupid long quest. That's not good. What am I gonna... What do I need to shoot? Is it? What do I do with this? Oh, that. Okay. Fire time. Let's do that. What's that? Breezy time. Uh-oh. 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 I have to reload. Yeah. Okay. I need to summon my dogs. That'll help a lot. least it should. Alright. Dog. Dog.
Let's get on with it then.
Okay. Dogs will help. Saving again. Fine. Alright, let's do it. Alright, we get it.
Let's wake them up.
Make a preserver.
Ow. Okay. forgetting exactly what I need to do. I think I need to kill this face of the thing. But... Oh, I need mana. Oh no, it's this face. Maybe.
Going. Stop. Naturally.
Oh, it's the bleeding eyes I gotta kill. Alright, not the non-bleeding eyes. That it? Ooh, that's a heck of a thing. Okay. Oh, that was weird.
Yes.
Hey. That was a truly strange sub-boss fight. It took way longer than it needed to, because I forgot how to do it.
All right.
Didn't need that, but whatever. I'm gonna have to drop some things as we go, I'm sure. Got way too much crap I'm carrying. Oh. I'd rather not do that fight again. Oh, well, okay, it's gonna save. Here we go. Here's the end of this part. Golems. A lot of golems. What does she have taggers out?
My name is Carradine. Once, longer ago than I care to think, I was a paragon to the dwarves of Orzammar.
Carradine, the Paragon Smith. Alive?
Ah, there is a voice I recognize. Shale of the House of Kadash. Step forward.
Oh.
You know my name. Is it you that forged me then? Is it you that gave me my name?
Have you forgotten then? Ah, it has been so long. I made you into the golem you are now, Shale. But before that you were a dwarf, just as I was. The finest warrior to serve King Valtor, and the only woman to volunteer.
The only woman? A dwarf?
I laid you on the anvil of the void, here in this very room, and put you into the form you now possess.
The Anvil of the Void. That is what we seek.
If you seek the anvil, then you must care about my story. or be doomed to relive it.
He is huge. Huge. You made the Anvil, I take it?
Though I made many things in my time, I rose to fame and earned my status based on a single item, the Anvil of the Void. It allowed me to forge a man of steel or stone as flexible and clever as any soldier. As an army, they were invincible, but I told no one the cost. No mere smith, however skilled, has the power to create life. To make my golems live, I had to take their lives from elsewhere.
Entire shortcut. Is it worth it? They say Gollum, okay? They say it like this. I'm just going with what they're saying. Erica, you making fun of me for Gollum or Smeagol, or you guys are mean.
So said my king. I had only intended to use volunteers, but he was not satisfied, and soon a river of blood flowed out of this place. Finally, it was too much. I refused, and so Valtor had me put on the Anvil next.
What now? Do you want revenge?
Not revenge. The blow of the hammer opened my eyes. My apprentices knew enough to make me as I am, but not enough to fashion a control rod. I retained my mind. You were amongst the most loyal, Shale. You remained at my side throughout, and at the end, I sent you away out of mercy.
I do not remember.
We have remained entombed here ever since, and I have sought a way to destroy the Anvil. Alas, I cannot do it myself. No golem can touch it.
No! The Anvil is mine! No one will take it from me!
Shale, you fought to destroy the Anvil once. Do not allow it to fall into unthinking hands again!
You speak of things I do not remember. You say we fought. Did you use our control rods to command us to do so?
I destroyed the rods. Perhaps my apprentices eventually learned to replace the rods. I do not know. But if so, then all they need is the Anvil to make all the slaves they need. You, please, help me destroy the Anvil. Do not let it enslave more souls than it already has.
Yeah, clear decision, honestly, given the immense evil that this thing has the potential to cause of enslaving countless innocent people to a cruel master by entrapping them in bodies of stone or steel, by, if I recall, pouring molten lyrium into the body, into the cavity of this thing with a dwarf trapped inside it. Yeah, nothing about this is good. Yeah, we're still having this debate in the comments about Golem versus Gollum. I say Golem, typically, but it's clearly pronounced Gollum in Dragon Age. So I'm just going with it for here. So, there we go. You're a paragon. I'll help if you support a new king.
Don't listen! He's been trapped here for 1,000 years, stewing in his own madness. Help me claim the Anvil, and you will have an army like you've never seen!
Bronca, you mad, bleeding nugtail! Does this thing mean so much to you that you can't even see what you've lost to get it?
Look around. Is this what our empire should look like? A crumbling tunnel filled with dark spawn spume? The Anvil will let us take back our glory!
The Anvil enslaves living souls. It must be destroyed.
So it fights with Caradin? Good. That seems right.
Thank you, stranger. Your compassion shames me.
No! You will not take it! Not while I still live!
Bronca,
WizKids is the first with the actual pronunciation in the original Yiddish or Hebrew. Which, Gollum or Golem? Ah or oh? Like the Dragon Age way or the other way? Uh-oh. This is going to cause some conflict. We have to destroy the Anvil, Bronca.
Just give her the blasted thing. She's confused. Maybe once she calms down, we can talk to her.
It's not a risk I'm willing to take.
Bah! You're not the only master smith here, Caradin.
Golem.
Golems, obey me!
Uh-oh.
Control room! My friend, you must help me. I cannot stop her alone.
Okay, let's do that real quick. To hurl. Right, yeah, let's force field that one. And what? Eh. Where did Shale drop? Ah, all the way over there. Darn it. Okay. Yeah, I need to resurrect Shale. Crap. Uh-oh. 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 The combat does not end if you kill Bronca first. Although she is probably the one to focus, I'm realizing in retrospect. Let's try this again. Oh, saved right there, huh? Alright, let's, Force field that one. Freezy blizzard. Right here. Hope this works. Darn it, it doesn't. Okay, let's try again. It's worth trying. Totally worth trying. Where's the other one? Oh, no, no, no. What are you doing? Really? Ogren's down already. This is ridiculous. She freaking resists everything. She's insanely resistant to magic, which is kind of a problem. Uh-oh. Crap. More crap. What? That ain't right. Are you serious? Not again. Okay, I think I can do this. Need to collect all this lyrium, heal myself a lot. Get ready to blow her the hell up when she... Oh, there she is. Okay. That's not good. That close. That close. Alright, one more. At least one more. Hopefully just one more. I think I'm gonna force field her first so I can take out a few golems. Good lord. Pearl is gonna suck, but that's okay. Have everybody go after that one first, except... Oh, not that. Except for this. Oh, oh great. That's cool. Freezy. Okay. This is a really hard fight. I think I might be on the lowest difficulty as well. I hate this fight. This fight sucks. Especially because Bronca is not immune to, but incredibly resistant to magic. Nope. Oh, jeez. Alright, everyone kill that guy. For Liliana, go over there. How did she get out of that so fast? What's going on? This. Hold on all of the... Wait. No. One cold. Whoa. Focus. Nope, tactics. Ogren. Self. Health. Below 50. Most powerful healing poultice. Alright, below 25. Save. And heal everyone. Uh-oh. It's Ogren, right? Yeah. I'm back. Okay. Wow. Yeah, that was rough.
All right.
All right. Trash. Trash. It's trash.
Huh.
All right. Oof. Well, that was something.
And I'm off.
It's quite a fight. All right. Ooh. Okay. Large stone tablet. Chipped with age, with a great number of dwarven runes carved onto its surface. Examine the tablet more closely. Writing is in Dwarven and appears to be a long list of names, each with a stamp of their house next to them. You recognize a few of the house names. At the bottom of the list are the words, "We honor those who have made this sacrifice. Let their names be remembered." The carvings are still deep enough that a tracing could be taken, allowing the information to be carried elsewhere. Shale, do you recognize this at all?
No. Perhaps it thinks I should. It may have something to do with Carradin's words. If there is some way to make a copy of these runes, I am willing to study them. Perhaps there is something to be gleaned from them, I know not.
Ogren, what about you? Can you tell what this is?
Names. Long list of dwarves. Wait, hold on. We honor who have made this sacrifice. Let their names be remembered. Fart me a lullaby. It's a memorial
Jesus, really?
of all the dwarves who became golems. Has to be. If there was some way of getting this back to the Shaper at Norzimar, I bet they'd brown their trousers and pay good gold for it. Probably both.
Alright, let's take a tracing. I assume that takes a while, because that's a really big set of tablets. Jeez. Alright, I'm gonna turn my aura off. That actually did help.
Lost because of my invention. I wish no mention of it had made it into history.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. Stupid woman. Always knew the Anvil would kill her. How is it that the woman was not able to disable me as she did you, Carradin?
I do not know. Have you been altered?
I once had a pathetic little mage of a master. He did something to me, experimented on me, and then I killed him, and it rendered me paralyzed.
Perhaps he was bringing forth old memories, and caused you to remember the time when you fought at my side. The paralysis you speak of always resulted when the Master perished. As for your free will, you were always a strong woman, Shell. I am pleased to see you remain such.
I don't know what to say. Thank you.
Do not thank me. All of this is my doing, my legacy. But at least it ends here. I thank you for standing with me, stranger. The Anvil waits there for you to shatter it. Is there any boon I can grant you for your aid? A final favor before I am freed from my burden?
Can you make me into a golem? I bet that's what this is implying. I need a Paragon support to settle an election.
For the aid you've given me, I shall put hammer to steel one last time, and give you a crown for the king of your choice.
Alright. It's gotta be Balin. As horrifyingly irritating as he is. He's the one who doesn't want to close off Orzammar to outside trade and all that, which would be a problem for if it were Harriman. Wow.
There, it is done. Give it to whom you will. I do not wish to hear their names, nor anything more of them. I have already lived far beyond my time. I have no place here.
I'll destroy the Anvil as agreed.
That would please me, human.
Of course.
But where will you go? You don't mean to...
I do. I live to ensure that the Anvil was never used again. Now it never shall be. We all must have an end, Shell. May yours be one of your own choosing.
Delirium veins look a lot like a lot of the ancient dwarven stuff we see in the DLC and Inquisition. I'll try and remember that when we get there eventually.
You have my eternal thanks, stranger. A trust in all Tunshire. May you always find your way in the dark.
Well, all right. That's it. We have our crown for a king. We've killed 2 paragons. At least watch 2 die. Let's go back to Orzammar.
Well, that pretty much beat the sod out of how I imagined it. You ready to head back yet and share the news?
Let's go to the assembly. They need to know as soon as possible.
Yeah, those Deshers have been trying to destroy the city for years. Haven't managed yet.
Back to Orzammar. Apparently it's way easier to get back. I don't know what that little golem sign is up at the top of the map.
I call for order. This argument gets us nowhere.
Then why these delaying tactics? I call for a vote right now. My father has one living child to assume the Idukan throne. Who would deny him that?
Your father made me swear on his deathbed you would not succeed him.
Oh, hey, it's
I
Zaid.
apologize for the interruption, Lord Steward, but the Grey Warden has returned.
Well, Warden, what news do you bring?
I bring a crown forged by Caridin on the Anvil of the Void.
Caridin was trapped in the body of a golem. This warden granted him the mercy he sought, releasing him and destroying the Anvil of the Void. Before he died, Caridin forged a crown for Orzamar's next king, chosen by the ancestors themselves.
I would like to believe Ogren's word, but it's well known the Grey Warden is Balin's hireling.
Silence! This crown is of Paragon make, and bears House Ortan's ancient seal. Tell us, Warden, whom did Caridin choose?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go with the lie that Caridin chose Balin. Yeah.
At last, this farce is ended, and I can take my rightful place on my father's throne.
Again, for political purposes, understanding that, you know, this may cause problems down the line. Playing Dalen as as an immensely practical thinker, especially in terms of politics. Practical hero, at least.
Let the memories find you worthy. First amidst the lords of the houses, the King of Orzammar.
It vibrates a little.
Do you acknowledge me as king?
I cannot defy a paragon. The throne is yours, King Balin.
Then as my first act as king, I call for this man's execution. Guards, seize him!
Armad was an honorable rival. Let him retire in peace.
You know better than anyone the war facing us, Warden. Orzammar cannot afford to be divided. Anyone undermining my reign is serving only the Darkspawn. I will return to my palace to gather my generals and prepare our forces for the surface. I will see you there, Warden. You have my gratitude for all you have done for me.
Well, okay. I guess not. Again, he could have made a useful ally, either for the Grey Wardens or even for Balin, but, yeah. Apparently too much of a threat. Which I don't see, really.
You have proven yourself and
but
more, Warden.
given the circumstances.
Without your aid, I would not have taken this throne so smoothly or so soon.
Congratulations, bravo! Where are my troops?
My generals are already preparing for a mission to the surface. When you have need of us, you shall have every able-bodied dwarf in Orzammar. Since you did more than I expected, I offer a personal reward as well. This was a mall favored by my brother Trian. Take it with you, as a reminder of your ties to Orzammar. Now, I have much to do. If there is nothing else...
I want my face on one of those big statues. What? No. I'll return to the surface. Thank you for your aid. Let's not push it.
Good luck, Warden. May we both crush our enemies.
Alright. So, we have a couple more quests to do here. As we wrap up. Oh look, we have nobles lining up to swear fealty. That's... okay. Typical. We do have a few more quests to finish up. So let's do that real quickly. Oh, let's see. Can we make that this yet? Master Herbalism. No. Alright, I need lots of lyrium potions. Okay. So we talk to Filda. Need to figure this out. I'll do that next time. Go back to Orta and the Shaperate. Can't do that yet. Dead cast in the Shaperate. And the Shaperate. Alright, so everything needs to go to the Shaperate, except for the Mother in the main part of town. So we'll do both of those two little areas. Call it a night. Next time we'll do the whole thief thing in the proving.
So,
I
was thinking, we've come to know each other
Then move right
fairly
along.
well during our time in the Deep Roads. You're bloody fearsome for a human, and I'm a warrior without a house to defend. Wandering about killing Darkspawn with a sodding Grey Warden sounds like just the thing to keep me occupied. So what do you say?
Glad to have you with me, Ogren.
And glad I am to hear it. You won't regret it. Now, do any of these sad sacks following you around know the first thing about making ale?
No.
Never mind. You can
really.
stop with the glaring. I'll ask him myself.
Okay.
You are stone-carved, Warden. I've never seen the like. If I'd heard it secondhand, I'd have called it a sodding lie. Warden, we've got a king because of you. The rest, impressive, but the Legion is grateful most for restored leadership. It frees us to fight to the Darkspawn properly.
Can I count on you to fight the Blight on my side?
Nay, our place is down here. When you break the Blight, and you've got the skill, we'll make sure they have nowhere to retreat. You'll have us indirectly. That's more than any surfacer can say.
We do need you topside. Show the world your skill.
You alone have the skill to back up your words. Each of the Legion owes our homeland a death, but if our lives are better shed on the surface, so be it. Back to Orzammar when we win, though. I'll not stay topside to lose my stone sense.
Awesome. So we get Legion of the Dead people helping us out. Shaperate? No, Chamber, Shaperate. Okay, that way. We might only have time for the Shaperate thing. What? Excuse me? Inventory overfull. That's awful. Darn. Darn it, I shouldn't have destroyed that. Oh well. It's too late. Between streams, after the stream, I'll probably just go and sell basically everything. Yeah, it looks like we're just going to have time to do the Shaperate, which, that's fine. That's fine. At least we finished Orzammar. If you get something as a quest reward, it just goes into your inventory. It does not matter. You can overfill your inventory from quest rewards. I made sure of that.
I started to worry. I didn't know if you were ever coming back. Did you find any records? Any sign of the old Orton Tig?
The records right here.
You found them? Let me see. That's my great-grandmother's name. And her husband. Oh, great ancestors, it's them! It's me! I am an Orton. Oh, thank you. I have to take these to the assembly right away. Find me there. Once these are acknowledged, I'll give you any reward.
Okay. Well, can't do this right now, but we'll get around to it. Let's talk to our head shaper.
Most impressive, Warden. King Balin's ascent to his father's throne has been recorded in the memories. Is there something more I can help you with?
I have some tracings you might be interested in.
What's this? A list of names. Most of these clans no longer even exist. Is this authentic?
You bet your hairy arse it is. Taken from a tablet in Caridin's fortress, no less.
Then is it true? The rumors of Caridin's so-called volunteers? Extraordinary! I would love to make a copy of this. The Shaperate has never had much information on Caridin and his golems, much less proof of this magnitude.
See? Golems.
Warden, I hope this artifact from our archives will suffice as a reward. I must inform the Shaperate at once.
Cool. What'd I get? Doesn't show me what I got, but okay. Cool, though. Alright. That's all, then. And it is midnight. So, like I said, I'm going to do some, like, shopping stuff off stream. Sorry, WizKid, but you get to miss out on it. I know how much you love shopping in RPGs. Anyway, thank you for joining me. Have a good... hope that this was a fun one. Didn't have too much, like, reference material, but I did get to talk about some interesting things in terms of consequentialism, which is always a horrifying topic. But from here, we got a couple of things to wrap up in Orzammar, and then it is back to the surface. Finally, we're either going to do a sort of sentimental one where we go back to the battlefield to recover the king's body and stuff like that, which is DLC stuff, or we're going to go over to the Bracelian Forest to see if we can recruit the Dalish elves. Either, both, whatever. That'll be next week. Between now and then, we should be doing Mass Effect 3 once again on Monday night, as expected, as usual. We're going to be doing more Citadel DLC stuff. We're going to be doing more, maybe more plot stuff. We'll see. We'll see what other stuff we get done. Maybe some side quests, maybe some other things like that. So otherwise, like I said, I do have plans for making a couple of videos. I am doing some grading and stuff, so that might be a few days or maybe a week or two. But I do have plans for another couple of videos coming up relatively soon. So stay tuned. Make sure you're subscribed and keeping an eye on social media and the Discord and stuff. Speaking of, link in the description if you haven't joined the Discord yet. There it is. Otherwise, thanks again for joining me, and I will see everybody next time. Good night.